You ready to let the dogs out?
What? Do what?
From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Join Pet Pals TV's Patty Spitler as we celebrate our furry friends.
Cats, dogs, and all the critters in your family.
Celebrate the bond between pets and people and meet Hoosier heroes saving four-legged lives.
I love it. Good. I'm glad.
It's the Positively Patty podcast.
I can't wait anymore. Me neither.
Now, your host, here's Wish TV contributor Patty Spitler.
From Wish TV, I'm Pet Pals TV host Patty Spitler, and this is the Positively Patty podcast on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Now, coming up on this episode, we're talking with Shelly Fisher. Shelly is the Animal-Assisted Pet Therapy Manager at Eskenazi Health. What's going on over there? Something unique. They have a Canine Therapy Garden, which will be used by therapy dogs and their handlers to come and visit with staff and patients when, weather permitting, we can all get outside. So good for the animals, good for the patients, good for the staff. Again, that's the Canine Therapy Garden at Eskenazi Health. We're going to hear all about it. And now on our Positively Patty podcast, we have the Animal-Assisted Pet Therapy Manager at Eskenazi Health, and that is my friend Shelly Fisher. How are you today, Shelly?
I'm good. Thanks for having me here, Patty.
We got a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. First off, who's the doggy you brought with you?
I have Gaia. Gaia hangs out with me a lot at the hospital. She is one of my best partners, but she's great. She's wonderful. She helps me out a lot.
She's a doodle of some sort.
She is a Barbet, which is a French water dog. Oui, oui. Yep.
Yeah, Barbet. And I know that just got accepted into the AKC.
Yep.
The breed just last year.
Correct.
So yes, I have to remember Barbet. Kind of looks like a doodle, but she's special and unique and such a good girl.
Yes.
Now, she's a therapy dog.
Yes.
And with the pandemic and the COVID, the dogs could be allowed in the hospital, but the handlers and owners aren't, so that means they're not being in there.
Right.
So we're limited as to what the therapy dogs can do.
Sure, we are. And, for me, I've been kind of taking it just by week about what I can do with different therapies, different departments.
Right.
It's amazing, though, like where I can have some dogs. So we have a diabetes group, and the diabetes group wants to see, like, what does a diabetic dog go through? So we actually have one of our retired dogs that is going to be helping with that. So, and then just like, showing up in a conference call, they're such great icebreakers just by being there.
Right.
And letting people know, just kind of giving them the mind shift too. So.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's still, and throughout the hospital we have poster boards of the dogs with different messages on them.
Right.
Just trying to give people positive messages and letting them know that the therapy dogs are still thinking of them too.
Well, during these challenging times, we're trying to make the best of a bad situation and trying to be creative. Now, we have something very special to talk about. It has just been completed, the Canine Therapy Garden. And tell me, the full title is?
It's the Lisa K. Humke Canine Therapy Garden.
And she is was a prime contributor to the hospital and to the program as well?
Her husband and her daughter. Lisa has passed,
okay.
But she was wonderful with therapy dogs and also agility dogs. So her memory is definitely living on in this area at the hospital.
Now, something else we probably can mention, a therapy dog is not a service dog. It's not an emotional support dog. Therapy dogs love everybody. And then we'll get back to the garden here.
Sure. Yeah, therapy dogs are dogs that, you bring them into a situation and, they're not specifically like trained to do a task, but they're there to provide comfort in different ways. We've been including them in speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy in the garden, and that has been so much fun to see how the patients have had a great time with that, as well as the dogs and the therapists.
Right.
So, therapy dogs, like I said, they don't have a specific task, and they are trained and they do have good behavior. So they're kind of in that middle part of emotional support and service.
I love the fact that when I've been in the hospital with you and we've done stories on therapy dogs and we go into rooms, I remember there was one an older lady, and she wasn't speaking. She was not communicative. And then the dog put the dog up on the bed, and all of a sudden she came alive. She's petting him and smiling. So it's wonderful what they can do. Okay, the dogs can't come in the hospital right now because of COVID, and their handlers can't come in. But let's talk about the garden. Weather permitting, these therapy dogs can be in the garden now.
Absolutely. I just had another dog out there this morning.
Oh, you did?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
It's just one of those moments where you can just, have people come out and if they just want to take a little time, like some of the staff members, they can take a little time to just come out, throw the ball with the dog for a little bit, just relax a little bit, and then
Breathe
go back
some
to work.
fresh air.
Exactly. They have to bundle with a coat, but when they go back in, they're like, "Wow, I feel so much better. That was a lot of fun."
So they can come now. I mean, you're open now. Well, today's a pretty nice day, but you don't know what tomorrow will bring.
Exactly. So people know how to get a hold of me at the hospital if they want something like this to happen. They just text me, call me, and I can show up with the dog.
Okay, so we'll say this again, and we'll say this later on. Someone does want to get a hold of you because they want to come out and see the garden and see what they can do. How do they get a hold of you?
Well, so it's just for hospital staff right now. It's
Okay,
not
just
for the
hospital
public.
staff.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's not for the public. It's just for the hospital staff.
Okay.
So if they need something, just like a relief break, that's what we provide. So it's not for the public.
But it is for patients.
It is for patients.
Patients and staff.
Yep,
Okay.
patients and staff
So
are
if
able
a
to come out.
patient, maybe someone in their family would like to come visit, is that okay?
Well, we don't have visitors coming to the hospital at this point in
that's
time.
right. Oh,
I know.
that's right.
So that's a little hard. I know.
I know.
The
so much-
rules.
But look what you've done. And as I said before, I don't know of any other hospital or health center in the country that's done what you've done, to have this beautiful garden out there where the therapy dogs can run and help the staff and patients. It's I can't wait for spring when it'll be, we can come out and do some good stories.
Yeah.
You had a lot of donors too, didn't you?
Yes. And in fact, each area that we have is something that we definitely are represented by a donor. So we, Bonnie's Courtyard, Penny Hanshaw was able to be a part of that area, as well as the Moorhead family, Ruby's Pet Visitation Center or area, because, each area, again, tells a specific story and has a connection. And I think those are what kind of like brings the garden alive in those instances. And, we have a walking track that goes all the way around, 19 times is a mile.
Okay.
And then we have like a really beautiful sitting area so people can sit.
Right.
And the beautiful part about this garden, Patty, is that a lot of it is shaded during the day. So even on those hot summer days, I have a lot of shade, and then a cool breeze goes through. It's just amazing.
And you also
out
have a potty area for the doggies, right? Not the people, but the doggies out there. And that's it's so clean. How big is the area? It looks big to me, but it's...
Square feet wise, I'm not for sure. I can't.
Oh,
really
I know,
say.
I'm not either, but there's a lot of room.
Yeah, it's on the main campus, and it's located between the parking garage and the hospital. Most people can see it when they walk through. When we have visitors, when they walk through. But we still have people coming in for appointments and things like
Right.
that. So.
And I remember seeing it when it was under construction.
Yeah.
And now the transformation has been incredible. I mean, as you said, there's different areas. If you want to sit alone with a therapy dog or, talk to the handler, you can do that.
Right.
Or you can get involved and walk through there's places to sit, there's places to walk. Approximately how many therapy dogs do you have that come and donate their time over there now?
Well, presently, we have probably about 10 or 15.
Okay.
Because a lot of people are just not wanting to do anything like that, which is totally understandable. But what we're doing now is just, just enjoying what we can do.
I know.
And I really love the part of the Ruby's Family Pet Visitation Center area, because they are able to, our patients, when we're able to have people come and bring their own dogs when it's scheduled, for our palliative care patients and our chronic care patients. So that's kind of a really important piece of this garden, to be able to have that connection for people that really want to see their animals again. When they've been at the hospital for quite some time.
Well, and we know that our pets keep us healthy. And even if it's not your pet, it's a therapy dog. I mean, just petting an animal like that and getting out. If you can get out of your bed, we understand that. Maybe you have to stay in for certain things. But if you can, it's better than, walk in the halls and maybe then go outside.
Right.
I think I wish all the hospitals had it. You certainly are a role model, right?
Well, thank you.
She's smiling.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's great. It's been a process, and I've learned a lot of things along the way. So.
Oh yeah.
It's
You've been working
good.
on this for a couple of years, I know. Because we talked about this about 3 years ago. Whew.
Yeah, and thankful for the leadership and people that have, stayed the course with me and really understood the whole mission behind everything. Because it's a patient-focused area, and we include dogs in the care. So it's a different concept for people, because sometimes people is like, oh, it's a dog park. It's not quite a dog park.
No.
It's a patient-focused area while we're including
Say
the
that
dogs.
again. It's a patient-focused area
and
with pets that have been approved as therapy pets.
Exactly.
That's a long title, so I understand why you don't have that. But yet, this is not an open park. It's not for everybody, but for the specific people and pets that are allowed in. Wow.
Yeah.
Boom. Just great. I just love it. We have so many stories that'll be coming up this spring for you when all the folks can get out there. So, Gaia, is she going to be at the park?
Oh, yeah. She's already been at the park a couple different times. She loves it out there. And that's the thing. You see the dogs just enjoying it as well. So it's just like a win-win situation. I really enjoy it.
Yes.
So just to watch them.
Oh. Well, Eskenazi Health is to be applauded for this, because it's a wonderful thing. I know how much pets help me get through all that we've been through. I don't know what I'd do without them. So if somebody, like a patient who's can't get out right now, you're doing virtual things too, aren't you, to reach out to patients?
Yeah. So we're doing different videos, and I have games that I can play with people online. So if we're playing memory, a dog can pick a memory card, and so you can have that kind of game going on, or people reading books to them, or just some silly things where around Halloween we had some of our therapy dogs trying on different costumes for some of the patients. It was just fun. Yeah.
Well, you've done a terrific job. Again, Eskenazi Health has certainly paved the way, and you're a leader. You're a leader. Again, someone wants to get a hold of you, just go to Eskenazi Health. Where's your website?
EskenaziHealth.com.
Okay.
I'm the animal assistant pet therapy manager, Shelly Fisher, Michelle Fisher. People can email me at michelle.fisher@eskenazihealth.edu.
Okay, say that again.
Michelle.Fisher@eskenazihealth.edu.
Okay.
Yeah.
And again, you are the animal assisted pet therapy manager. How did I do it? Was that right?
Perfect. Rock star.
Let me tell you, she wrote it down so I could get it right this time, because I just don't. Gaia, got you up? Oh, Gaia goes, are you done yet? Can we go soon? Well, again, applause to you. We have many, many stories coming up. Spring is on the way. It's a new year. Things are going to get better. We keep saying that. And I think this is a wonderful thing.
Absolutely. And if people are interested in wanting to volunteer in the program, please reach out and gather information and talk with me. I'd love to have a conversation.
Wow. You're so open. And you're my friend.
I know.
And I can't pet you, but I'll pet the dog. There we go. All right. Shelly Fisher, thank you so much, Eskenazi Health. And we'll look forward to more stories with you. And we'll see you next time on Positively Patty Podcast. This has been the Positively Patty Podcast from Wish TV. I'm Patty Spitler, so be sure to follow and subscribe to this podcast, and we invite you to check it out. New episodes every week. You can also learn more at, say it with me, wishtv.com. Good boys and girls. And then you can follow Wish TV on Facebook.
Discover more pet-friendly stories at petpalstv.com and stay with Wish TV online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast and discover more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.